Okay, today it's going to be over here, Al Kapanim, the last shir about mezuzah. We're already spending, I think, like 2 weeks on it. Obviously, there's a lot more to the details of the halachas, but we covered more or less some important nekudas. So before we walk out of Filchas mezuzah, so we're going to go walk out and kiss the mezuzah. So the last halacha we learned today is how often you have to check the mezuzah. So it says like this: the Gemara in Yuma Daf Yud Aleph says, "The Tanya mezuzah siyochid nivdekes pamayim b'shavua." Mezuzah of an individual that's being checked two times in 7 years. Shavua over here it's the Shemitah, so every 3.5 years. V'shel rabim pamayim b'yovel. Mezuzah shel rabim being checked 2 times, meaning every 25 years. That's sukkah shel rabim.
Individual 3.5 years?
Yeah, now we're going to see the details. So Rashi brings like this. Why we check the mezuzah? He says, the choyre, the halacha says, whatever is becheskas kashrus, it doesn't lose the chazaka. So why do we have to check the mezuzah? Rashi says, nivdekes shema nirkava oy nignava. Maybe the mezuzah got ruined, or maybe it got stolen. B'shel rabim sharei chatzeres u'medinas v'ayoros hamayim b'yovel. Has to be checked twice in a yovel every 25 years. So Rashi says the reason for it, why we're giving such a big discount to the mezuzah shel rabim, he says, kol dover shu shel rabim en la triach olav harbe. If it belongs to the public, if you're going to give them too much burden on them, there's going to become a michshel. What's going to happen? He says, Shim titrach yekol echad omer yasu chaveirai. If they have to do by the rabbim every 3.5 years, everyone's going to say, you know what, someone else should do it. They're never going to do it then. Tafasta merubah lo tafasta. So you know what, do it once in 25 years. So that's, hopefully they're not going to give the job to everybody else. They're going to do what they have to do. So that's what it says in the Gemara. Interesting that the Rambam, when he writes the reason to check the mezuzah, Rashi brought 2 reasons. Either it got ruined, either maybe it's stolen. Rashi says, the Rambam says, mezuzahs yochid nivdekes pamayim b'shavua, mezuzahs rabim pamayim b'yovel, like that's the Gemara. Shema nikra'o mimena ois achas o nimchako mipnei she'ikvua b'kasolim u'markeves. Rashi does not, Rambam, does not bring the reason, maybe it got stolen. He brings just the reason, maybe it's got ruined. Maybe something got torn, got ruined, because it's next to the wall. It might have some moisture. It's there. So we'll see if there is enough kamina between Rashi and the Rambam. So it's like this. In the Tur and Shulchan Aruch, I'm going to read from the Tur. It says over there like this. Mezuzahs yochid nivdekes pamayim b'zayin shonim v'shel rabim pamayim b'yovel. So Bach brings over there, he says, v'nire da'afilu b'ayishesh b'harbe balabativ. L'choira, you could argue now, okay, yochid we know, it's very simple. At home, you're going to check the mezuzah every 3.5 years. What's the pshat rabim? What's the definition of rabim? So if we have a building, it's very popular with you probably in Eretz Yisrael or some place of it, depends on the neighborhood you live. Could be all Jewish neighbors. Everybody has his own individual, but then they have on the front door, they have a mezuzah over there. Over here also we could have such places. So that's maybe the mezuzah that's on the main entrance. Maybe it's called mezuzah shel rabim, and maybe according to that, that's have to be changed, checked only every 25 years. So says the Bach, ונראה דאפילו ביישש בחרי בלבטים ואויסם ביחד מזוזה אחת בפסח הסמוך לרשוס הרבים נקרא של יוחיד. That's not called mezuzah shel rabim. They don't get that discount to check every 25 years. They have to, this the common area, that entrance building to the building that have one mezuzah that everybody boarded together. Everybody mechuyev, they're obligated to check it like individual mezuzah every 3.5 years. Oh, so what's the pshat rabim then? The enikres shel rabim ele the share chatzeres umedinas va'ayores v'ochi mashma pirush Rashi. I don't know why it says mashma. That's Rashi. That's clearly rabim means ayores, that they used to have, if it was a Jewish city, or a chotzer, and Medinos, they used to have an entrance to the Medina, to the city. Over there, if there's all Jews over there, you have to have mezuzah. So over there, that's what it means every 25 years. According to this, I thought, according to this, a shul, it should be also,
Robin.
No, I would say no, because the rabbi of Yivdon was such a rabbi, mamash a rabbi of a city, of a state, that the entrance of
Isn't
the
the idea that anyone can go there at any time? That's the idea of city estate. Anyone can go there. So it's a public property. So public property, we're giving you a discount.
Yeah, but the over there also is a public property. When people walk in and out of a building,
One building, though? You could have the landlord can say, no, but I don't want these people here. They're no trespassing and stuff.
so in a shul, so again, so according to this, they say, one second. In the shul also, we had such an afkamin and Gemara, bes medrash, bes shel krochim, or shel kforim or ayoras, meaning if it's made for the village only, or it's made for maybe, so they're going to be nafkamina, which, if it's shul for everybody. So again, you could argue both ways, but the choira, I would say, if it's not such a rabbi, you're right, depends on the size of the shul, and the size, how many people come there, but if the shul has meaning, the idea is like this. By shul, usually you have a gabbai, shamash, people in charge. It's not like the building, everybody say, you do it, no. And even over there we say, by the building, you all do it every 3.5 years. Talking about a real rabbin that there's nobody in charge over there, or too many people in charge. But the choira, I would say, I'm more anointed to say the shul is like yochid, because you have people in charge in the shul. It's a gabbai, shamash. It's not like everybody, you do it. No, it's not their business to do the sorcha the shul. It's special people appointed to take care of the shul. Maybe it's more yochid, it's more like a building, like the Bach says, with many Jewish people living in that building called yochid. Anyway, you know what? If they get too lazy to do it, okay, then maybe it could samech under 25 years. But I would say more, okay. Now we're going to see why I would say in the shul taket they would do it even often. I'm going to tell you another thing. So, first of all, before I go there's an opinion that you do it more often than that. And an individual mezuzah. Soon we're going to talk about it. Before I want to bring the Shiure Brocha, he brings like this. He brings that Pirush Rashi and the Rambam, that why you have to check the mezuzah. According to Rashi, either maybe it was stolen, maybe it got ruined, and according to Rambam, maybe it's got ruined. So he says like this. He brings from the Radak. He says like this. If you have to check he understood in the Rashi, it's either maybe there's a chashash that it was stolen, maybe it's one reason, maybe another reason. One of those reasons why I have to check it. Maybe it's got ruined. So it says if we're going to say there's a suffix by Rashi, which one is the reason? If it's because maybe it was stolen, so if you see it's there, you don't have to check it. I see it's right there, it's not stolen, then you don't have to check it. So that's what the Radak says. If somebody wants to get away without saying the Rashi has two reasons, not sure which one, and maybe I'm going to soimach on the other reason, maybe I'm not going to check. But he says, the Shiure Brocha says, V'li hadal nire de lo shayach kan lema de soimchen al pirush hasheni de Rashi. Because Rashi wrote, shte chashoshes, v'shtem yesh lochush. Not just either one of the reasons. No, both reasons. Ve'enom pirushim chalukim is a poshut. He says that's saying somebody might rely on that opinion of Rashi. Maybe it got stolen. I see it's there. I'm not going to say no. It's either stolen. If it's not stolen, maybe it's got ruined. So you have to check it either way. It says that velochen lo mitzat chumra nochen al Yerushalayim lachmer. Kizeh kol ha'adam. It's not just if Yerushalayim. You're going to say, I'm going to be choshesh to the second opinion of Rashi. No, it's one reason. So it says, Kol Odom, not only Yerushalayim. Everybody have to check the mezuzahs. The lekelaman, the omar, the enlochosh lenirkeva, v'duk heitav. Meaning, even according to the Rambam, or Rashi himself also, for sure we have to be choshesh, maybe it's got ruined. Now, this is so far, again, according to Halacha, mezuzah yochid, individual mezuzah every 3.5 years. Rabbim, Shayora, that's today kimat not shaykh those things. We don't have Medinas Ayoras that chayav b'mezuzah, the rabbi. It was Rashi brings Medinas Hogar, an Hungarian country that was surrounded by mountains. The only way you could have gone to that country, Hungary, was through in the time of Rashi al Kapanim. Now was a gate. So that's called Shaya Sha'arei Ayoros or Medinos. And if that was all Jews, yeah, that would be Mechuyev Mezuzah. If it's already partners, you're going to a different, more machloikes, more. Okay. Anyway, but there's the Aruch HaShulchan brings another opinion that it's not written in Shulchan Aruch. It says like this: Ulefi zeh, the reason maybe it got stolen or got ruined, mokem amiyuad lerikovan, kagon sheyesh lachluchis, kmo sheharbe motzu b'medinasenu. He was a Rav in the Vardok. Looks like in his place there was a lot of moisture, a lot of humidity. So he says, if it's common over there, things are going to get ruined by the moisture, by the humidity. He says, yesh livdok todir v'chalapoches pam b'shono v'chan ani noyeg. You have to check once a year. By the way, as far as I know, Florida for sure has a lot of humidity. Other places and other times during the day they might have it. If there is a chashash, that place is high in humidity. Might be the moisture went to the mezuzah and ruined it. That could ruin. That could.
The same rationale. An outdoor mezuzah in the heat in Michigan.
Very good. Outdoor mezuzah has more. It depends on if it's owning or not owning on top of it. But yeah, there's more. So the idea is it's not like written on stone. 3.5 years. If there is a chashash, it might get ruined before. Like he says, he was knowing to do it once a year. That's okay. That's according to this. It depends on the circumstance. Now, but there's another thing. The Rebbe writes, it's brought in Shulchan Menachem, the Rebbe writes that like this. Betach, it's a letter he wrote to somebody. Betach bot question on Muzeh b'meshach yud beis chodesh achroinim. I'm sure you guys checked it. It says that the last 12 months. B'yum yeser al ken al zman zeh kedai levodkom. If you did it more than 12 months ago, check the mezuzah. It's kedai to check it again. He says. Now where it's coming from? You could say. That what Aruch HaShulchan writes. No, he says like this. The Gam B'Yischashev, that's another letter. B'Yischashev b'dei amuvaz b'mechilta b'nageh b'dikas tefillin mezuzas miyomim yamima yud beis chodesh yomim yamima af shemin adin, in parentheses, the Rebbe writes, efshar listah b'pamayim b'shmita. You could do every 3.5 years mitzad ikar adin. That's what the Gemara, that's in Shulchan Aruch. He says, but still there's such a mechilta. We're going to go through this mechilta in a minute. Lochen kasabte shaladaiti yesh livdok ato es hamezuzas, meaning once a year. Now he brings over here in the footnotes. He says in the mechilta there is two nuschoes. How you read the mechilta. The Rosh reads it miyam yamima every 12 months. We're learning from Bata Rechoima every 12 months yamim yamima. So by Tefillin it says Yomim Yomim, it's every 12 you have to check. This das Bes Shammai, according to the Rosh. So according to this, we don't pass like Bes Shammai. We're going back to the halacha of the Gemara every 3.5 years. However, there is a Tosfos in Menachos, Daf Mem Gimel, and the Tosfos brings over there the different girsa to that mechilta. I'm going to read it. It's mamash 3 lines. It's like this. When mechilta isa, nemar kan yomima, v'nemar la'alon yomim tieh gu'ulosoi, ma la'alon yud bes chodesh, afkan magit, so leave the tefillin. Achas yud bes chodesh, divre bes hillel, b'shamom remetzorich b'dika. The machloik is in the version of the mechilta. Who's saying that every 12 months? According to the Rosh, Bes Shammai, don't follow Bes Shammai. That's what the most poskim took. The Tur, his son, the Tur, the Shulchan Aruch, the Gemara. This is the version part that Bes Shammai. And if that's Bes Shammai, we don't follow Bes Shammai. According to the Tosfos, Zeu Divrei Beis Hillel every 12 months. Halacha like Beis Hillel. According to this, there is mitzad ikar adin. You have to check the mezuzah every 12 months. Now you might feel it's very expensive today checking the mezuzah, and it's a big bother. Take it down when you say bracha. If it was after 2 days, 3 days, that's a kadas. If it's immediately, you don't say bracha. It's like coming, giving a new now. Oh, you say, I wish I would not know this every 12 months. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of tircha. So here's what I'm going to tell you. People today spend a lot of money on insurance. House insurance, health insurance, life insurance, car insurance. A lot of money we pay for insurance if you look about it. And by the way, in insurance, when you buy even life insurance, they cannot guarantee you're going to live a minute longer. All they could guarantee you, God forbid, something happened, they'll pay money. Nobody can give you life. By mezuzah it says l'man yirbo yimechem. It's a guaranteed if you keep the mezuzah properly with all the details, with all the halachas. L'man yirbo yimechem. It offers life. A real. That's the Hashem only could offer life. No one else. No insurance company. So for insurance company you pay for the mezuzah insurance company. And here's what I'm going to read you now. That's going to be the final for that the shiurim from the Zohar. In the Tikkun Zohar. In Daf Samach Vav Amud Balav. It said like this: Hu chesavtom al mezuzah is beisecho v'sharechem. Ilan tren samche kshoit. He says the one he talks about mezuzah, the other one is a bris. So he says mezuzah zoz moves min beiso di yishchinta. Mezuzah removes zoz. You're going to say that now. It's going to say it. It removes the debt from the house. That the house is the shchinta, but the mezuzah is the shchinta. V'lo iskarev legaba. And the debt doesn't come close to the mezuzah. Hado d'chsiv v'azor akorev yumos. The dead become the stranger that don't come close to it. You're gonna die. The malach hamovetz or whatever. So it says v'asvon the mezuzos. The mamash, the leather, it's not gematria. The leather mezuzos inun mamash zos moves. That's the lotion. Mezuzah. It's offering you over here. Check the mezuzahs. Be careful with the mitzvah. Zos moves. That would remove the moves. Who won't do it? So Memela, it's kedai for us. We have to convince ourselves. Kedai for us to keep all the details of all hilchas mezuzah, including checking it once a year.